nose. No, that's too tall.
I hate you, bro, so much. I hate you, bro.
Got 16 switches, man.
They're not switches. It's a freaking.
Want to see 3-wheel motion?
Why are you encouraging him? Hey, what's going on, guys? They didn't realize that we're live. Or I guess we're not live. I should have told you we were live.
Recording?
Hey, we are recording right now, and we're slightly to the left. We're to your right, but we are slightly to the left. But so Latik just left. Latik had something that he had to do, but we were getting off on. We were talking about scamming. I set up kind of a little experiment for Donny, and one of the things that I kind of wanted to show is it is very, very, very easy to get scammed, but you can lose thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on this one little tiny scam that's been done. I think they started doing it in the 90s. I couldn't imagine them doing it now. But so one of the things that happens, like with the older books, like 60s, 70s books, what the artist will do is they'll go do a color touch. And then with the color touch, you can't really tell. And this has actually happened to me. I'm not really sure. Have you ever got any color touch books?
You know what? I have. Actually, it was Amazing Spider-Man 300, and which is very popular thing to get the color touch as well, especially with the black right there on the edge. Yeah, quite a bit. I didn't find out until it got actually sent back from CGC. And
You got CGC?
Yeah, and they gave me that restored.
Color touch on the cover.
Yep.
You know what label that is? What color
That
it
would
is?
be a
Purple label, right?
Yeah, it's purple label. I was about to say green, but no, it's purple.
Yep.
Restored. Same. I've never seen one come back trimmed though. They'll actually trim the edges as they get wore out on the side. You have to really look at compared to other comic books, see where the comes up with the purple, above the X-Men compared to others. But a lot of times they'll trim the edges, and I hate that.
Well, do you know why they, like back in the day, have you ever seen those comics like the 1960s that are trimmed like right there? And it kind of looks like if you put two comics next to each other, it's like the little version of it. You ever seen that?
I have not actually.
So back in the day, like what they would do is if you didn't sell like out of your comic, what they would do is they'd have you just rip up the top part and then just ship it back in. And then you'd get half your money back. Dude. So you see like all these badass books like Hulk ones, like and stuff that's got like the part.
May I interrupt? I'm
sorry. Yeah.
So I have seen on eBay, and I'm kind of curious, how the heck do you do that? Do you get so excited and you just
No, they wanted them to cut off.
So they strip it right there.
Well, no, it goes like right across the top.
I've seen it on the bronze.
I thought it was
where it's
very
little,
top, like
little
what I'm talking
thicker.
about, like right there. It's
Yeah,
right
the bronze.
there.
The bronze.
Like it's almost
right
the title, like some kid was cutting out for an art project.
'Cause I've seen that on the
You're like,
Hulk
what are you
181s
doing?
and all that.
Those books still go for money because people just still want they want to be able to say that they have it.
Oh yeah, they'll even buy a coverless copy. I'm just like, wow, I'm not that
Well,
desperate.
you buy coverless copies because you plan on going to get a cover, and then you can take it to CGC, and then CGC can professionally restore it for you. So it can be professionally restored. So what people will do, like an old school hustle that people will do, is they'll go take those comics, and a real old school hustle, if we're talking about like forging stuff, is they'll take that. But kind of a stupid thing is like, see these staples? Mm-hmm. And check this out. So this is a brand new book. I wasn't even planning on showing this. But so check this book out. So this is a Silver Surfer. I think this is, that one. It's a fantastic $4.49. See those staples? See those staples right there? See those staples? See how small they are?
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't see them. Okay.
See how big those staples are? See how shiny they are? See the difference between the two? And it's easier. This was the whole point of my lesson. But it's easier to see like with a black light. See like that right up there. See how much bigger those staples are?
Yeah. So
what people will do is they'll take those coverless comics, and black light is the whole point of this whole situation. So what they'll do is they'll take these comics, and they'll go put new staples in. They'll just go put new staples in there. Well, some stupid people will take a book from like the 1960s, 1970s, and they'll take a staple from the 1990s and then staple it in there. You're getting scammed. Like I've had people, like I swear to God, like I've gone back and forth with people about this. I'm like, your book is, and it's been stapled like right towards the side. Like somebody just went and just like.
Oh, I wouldn't touch
Oh yeah, that's awful. That's just ugly. Makes me cringe.
So it's kind of weird. Like, and if you don't really know, why do you always keep it? Oh, because of our sponsor. I forgot. We're sponsored by Sierra Nevada. Not yet, but we will be.
Yes.
So yeah. So it's just kind of weird. Some of that, like just like the old school, like little weird scams that they do. One thing that I will advise everybody, since we're going to start talking about Comic-Con, so I made this kind of hard, and I wasn't meaning to make it so hard. If you look at these two books, one of these books is Color Touch, and I'll actually take this out. I'll make it easier for you. Donnie.
I want to actually try to find it.
All right, tell me. You look at it, and Derek and I will have another conversation. So Donnie's going to sit here and do, whoa. You try figuring it out on your own. You try doing it with your eyes. That's the whole point of this.
I got you. No, yeah, I appreciate that.
So, Derek, what up, dude? So, new announcement. Brandonscomics is new facilitator for CGC. First thing I did was hire Derek. Derek is the new first witness for CGC. The two of us, anything that's going on in the Valley, if you guys have any of you artists that want to come to a signing, you're more than welcome to like open up to my store. We'll bend over backwards for you guys. We finally did it. It took us 5 years of trying to be able to get this, but we are the official facilitator for CGC in Phoenix.
Okay.
No, Donnie, no, you're fine. You're fine.
No.
So one of the things I kind of wanted to go through with everybody about was just like procedures of what's going to go on. I don't think that a lot of people really realize how much like goes into that, like the long lines, everything that like you're waiting in. You can vouch for this. We haven't really talked. We don't talk about this stuff before we go on. So, like, how much does it suck? Like, I have a wait line at all this.
Oh man, it's like a Disneyland line. No one wants to wait that long.
Jen won't even let me go to Disneyland because of the damn lines. What's funny is that's true.
Yeah, that's true. He's not allowed to leave anywhere.
Well, I'm allowed to go to. I can go to Brazil if I want,
home.
but I'm not allowed to wait in line. But so lines suck at Comic-Con. Now that we're established and we have this to where we're able to do our CGC facilitation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys two different options. The first option is to come in the store. You can talk to me. We're going to do it about May 1st. You come in, drop off your books, tell me exactly what you want, who you want autographed. We're going to get rid of we're going to do all the paperwork. Then Thursday, Derek is going to take the boxes. We're going to have all the boxes set. I'm a facilitator, Derek's a witness. So what the procedure is, we take your books. There's a procedural process. I take your books in. At the same time, we hold them, store them. Then Derek is a witness. Derek and another member of our staff will take over the books. They will be witnessed, put back with your invoice, and then it will be carefully packed up and shipped out to CGC. That's option one, if you guys want to do that. But I will promise you, of our 200 pull box people, I think probably 199 of them will be taking advantage of this service. I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but I do have the feeling Thursday that everybody's going to be very, very busy with our pull box people. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but CBCS sucks.
Oh yeah.
Like they're absolutely terrible. They're going to be there.
PGX, but yeah.
Who?
PGA.
Who?
PG.
What?
I
I don't even know that dude. Man, I don't know that dude, man.
Oh, man.
I stay away from
Who?
that book though. That slab.
He said something about Goodwill. I don't know. What he said. I don't know.
Man, I don't know that guy. Can't be bringing that up. But so it's the second option. I know nothing about like running Comic-Cons. I've never ran a Comic-Con. However, I've ran restaurants and I know exactly how to do it. Kind of what I've seen like kind of go wrong from other people's like facilitations that I've seen is they don't organize things enough. So in the restaurant industry, we would have somebody, let's say for instance, we all go out to eat. You know what? We're all out there to eat. We're all out there on our same goal. Our goal is to eat. So what do? We all meet at the same time. We go out to eat. So what do we do at Comic-Con? Everybody that wants to go meet, well, I'm making this up, Kevin Eastman. All right, we're going to do a signing
Ninja
at
Turtles.
1 o'clock. Yes. Thank you, Donnie. Ninja Turtles. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What? What? You guys didn't have any books?
Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
I figured something. I figured he'd say something weird. I might just put something random. So, so if everybody wants to meet, you know, if you want to see Kevin Eastman, we're gonna do Party of 17. Kevin Eastman, 1 o'clock. So all you guys, what you're gonna do is you go show up in line. If there's a 30-minute line, what Derek's gonna do is Derek's gonna walk you over there. When he sees that you guys are all in line for a little bit, we're not allowed to wait in line longer than 20 minutes. So once you get to that second, third person in line, what you're gonna do is you're gonna send Derek a picture, or you're gonna tell Derek to come over. He's gonna go witness all 17 of you guys. Let's say, for instance, it's packed. Derek can't get to you in 2 seconds. You got one away. Don't go up there and get your book autographed with Derek not witnessing it. And there's gonna be multiple people. Derek's not gonna be the only one. There's gonna be multiple people doing this, but I'm just using Derek as an example. Don't go get your book autographed, because it won't be CGC'd. It'll come back a green label.
Don't want that.
You do not want that. You're gonna be pissed. Well, actually, I won't even send it in if Derek didn't. Derek didn't sit. And actually, didn't that happen to you one time? Oh, it was a.
No,
Don't say what happened. It was a gemstone. That's what it was.
No.
Don't say who it was. I remember.
No. Who?
But no, but I can't. But remember you couldn't get that thing CGC because of the gemstone.
Oh.
Yeah, don't say it though. Don't say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like little things like that can happen. Like you get gemstones and.
I'm so blue. Listen to that to me.
That's a gemstone. I don't get it.
I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, yeah.
But so. But I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
He's like, I'm laughing at the fact that you buy a comic with gemstones on it.
So do not let that happen. Let the person go. Let the person behind you go. The person 17th, the person 18th in line. Be Captain Save-A-Ho. Like let that person jump up in line, and then everything, you know, will be fine. And that's option number 2. If you guys wanted to get everything done, and that's only for the big artists. The smaller artists, there's not going to be a lot of people out there. I've got lots of my friends whom I trust who are very good at this, in this industry. I've got a lot of good people that are on board for this. We're going to be obviously customer oriented. We do want, you know, to help everybody out. This service isn't only for Brandonscomics customers. We will be helping out, you know, any person that comes up. However, I do believe the way that like things are kind of adding up, I don't think that on Thursday we will be helping any person out but Brandonscomics customers. It's not that we're choosing other people. I believe that we're going to be so backed up with our people right now, with our pull box people. So if you guys want to like come in, talk to us, maybe set up a time that like we're able to do this, we're more than willing to do that. But yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about the opportunity and every single thing that we have going on in front of us. But what do you guys think?
Sounds good.
I'm excited.
I'm super excited. I couldn't be more excited actually. I'm more than anything just to meet all these, just to meet everybody.
That's right.
Really. I don't know, man. You know.
Who did you
know?
I just think like Chris Claremont. Oh my god! You remember that time he drew Gambit in X-Men 266? He's like, yeah, that was cool. Chris Farley thing.
Oh man.
You scoot over just like a little bit. We look stupid on camera. I'm gonna like.
He's like, you're breathing on my neck.
Moreover?
No. Yeah.
Like I should put my arm around him.
All right, I feel better now that we're looking at yourself. But I mean, you smell good though. All right, so
I did shower.
that's good. You should have smelled my shit. So what you got for me?
Okay, so I was looking for any dull coloration or anything, and I can only find it about Robin's tights right there. They 2 green.
Of course,
Way
focused in on the tights.
Man,
I don't even have to say it. I knew Derek was here.
My second
I
question
knew Derek was here.
Is this comic worth anything? Why would anybody restore it? Or even attempt it, just to dupe somebody? I'm assuming out of a sale.
I guess that's not the point. I didn't want to give you guys real expensive comics that I personally would color touch, but yeah, one of those comics that are color touched. I'm gonna give you this now.
Okay.
You can find it?
I cannot. I'll if I
It's
find it.
pretty damn hard. I knew where it was, and I had to look at it a few times. I did a pretty good job color touching, but I'll give you a hint. It's not that comic.
You made me stare at a different comic forever.
I wanted you to try to figure out which one was which. You know, like when you go get scammed, they're not going to be like, "Ha guess which one we're going to scam you with."
I'm going to try to find it again without the flashlight first.
Oh, I thought he did look at both of them.
No, I didn't. I thought it was just that one in particular.
Luckily, we do have this on videotape, so people can go back and like actually listen to the rules of the whole thing. This is the whole cool thing about videotape. So
roll that beautiful bean footage.
So, Derek, you and me have been talking. What artist or what person would you lose your mind to go meet at Comic-Con?
Stanley.
And now I know the answer to this question.
Oh man.
Who are you telling me about today?
Oh man, I know it's gonna sound ridiculous, man. But it was his last Comic-Con, and it was Pee Wee Herman and stuff.
He wants to see Pee Wee Herman.
I wanted to see Pee Wee Herman. I don't care. I did. I didn't even care.
Zombie.
I didn't even care.
Derek for real.
Derek for real, bro.
That's why he wants to, because he wants to meet Derek for real.
That's it. That's
Is
it.
it right there in his chest?
That's the man. He's the man. But that there alone, I remember seeing him from way afar, and it was like he had the biggest line. He had one of the biggest lines there, and I was just like,
oh, I did see him too, actually. Paul Rubens.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So if you guys really want to make Derek happy, go find Pee Wee Herman comics.
Please get someone get a signature, please.
And find Derek. And find Derek.
Just go on.
I promise you, by the time Derek is done with the evening, you guys will be hanging out with Derek for real, like partying. You guys will be at the Phoenician. Derek will have money like in the side of his hat.
I'm so for real right now. So for real.
He pretty really is.
Yes.
I cannot find it.
Oh.
So, yeah, it
Let
was.
me see. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh man.
With that.
No, I'm sorry. I got that 2020. Maybe I'm just.
That's what I need is a laser.
So Jen, can you get the New Mutants trailer going? It's Donny.
I still haven't seen that either, man.
Well, that's what we're gonna do right now. It's kind of the whole point of the whole
I'm
thing.
slacking.
Well, luckily Donny.
Just grade it like you worked at PGA. Look like
Donatello.
like
Put
fast.
your thing down,
Like,
flip
don't
it, and
give a
reverse
crap.
it. This isn't it.
That's not
This
it.
isn't it. That's actually Lock and Key. And you know what's pretty cool, guys? Lock and Key just came out on Netflix. I watched the first episode. It was okay, but I only watched like 10 minutes of it.
Oh,
the whole thing.
Come on.
No,
it was pretty cool.
I saw Birds of Prey. And it was excellent.
I watched
Go
10 minutes
see
of the whole hour.
Did you?
Yes, such good
was?
fighting
cuss?
scenes. Oh yes, rated R.
Oh yes.
Oh, is it?
Show any boobs?
Suicide Squad
Stop.
sucks.
Serious.
I mean, I didn't care for it, but it
Because
sucks compared to this
Does it show any
movie.
boobs?
No, unfortunately, it does not.
We can wait.
Margot, I love you.
Polo.
Shout out. That's good stuff.
I do too.
All right. So
one month
Donny,
ago,
Donny,
yeah.
talk up this. I've known Donny almost 2 years now, and he's been talking about this stupid movie.
I bought this comic book 3 years ago, knowing they were going to do this movie.
He said we had to run.
Derek hasn't seen it yet.
The reason you survived is because you're a very uncommon girl.
Ooh.
Skank. I mean,
You're not alone. Not anymore. Do you know what mutants are?
Yeah, Doctor,
Would anyone like to share their first time? Rain?
I was 13. I thought it was a dream. I just lost control.
Sam?
who's that?
Game of Thrones?
Panicking.
That's Cannonball.
People got hurt.
No, she's not from Game of Thrones.
Roberto?
Sunspot.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, the chick.
Had a partner.
Oh, I put money on
How
Liliana?
much?
I killed 18 men.
Magic.
One
That's
died.
Colossus's niece.
This isn't a hospital. It's a cage.
that. Oh, wow.
It's important we find out your power so we can help you get better.
I saw something.
$100.
I don't think showing me to see.
I'll wait till the end.
I don't think we're here to get better.
Daniel Boone wanted to give it a scary touch to it, inspired by Nightmare on Elm Street.
I didn't think they really did anything from
Inspired by
it.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, part 3 though. Inspired from it.
I didn't think they changed anything though.
Well, here's what is good because I saw you have the comic book.
We can get out of this together.
This is what's awesome. Here's magic and armor, and then a sword
dope.
stone. And then watch this though. Watch this though. It's not
That
done.
trailer is so
It's not
much
done.
What?
He cuts through, yeah. There's Demon Bear. And then Lockney apparently is
there.
there.
It comes out on my birthday. I like that.
Yeah.
So we will be renting out a movie theater for Derek's birthday.
Is that right there? Is that right there?
You guys got the glass, dude. I did a really good job with that. Watch this
It's
book
right
like
there.
hit like in like 20 years, and it's
Stop.
got my stamp on it. People were like, "Fuck, Brandon's comics was really like color touching back then." Damn, that's how he was so successful. Nah, it's super. I'm. So check it
Super
out.
light. Oh. I thought it was
Guys.
the top right corner right here. I thought it was. Hold up. I gotta get my.
What you really want?
Did you do like one line?
What?
It was just like one.
Look at the
Dang,
X.
I can't find it.
Look at the X.
Oh, you give him a hint.
I've been trying to give you guys hints for like the last hour.
Oh man.
It's easier if you look sideways.
Yeah.
So
You
whenever
got
you're,
me,
whenever
you got
you're,
me fooled.
so whenever you're looking at it, see right there.
Yeah.
So, and you can actually feel it too. So if you put your finger over the top, it feels a little
Oh,
bit
I
different.
can see the discoloration.
Yeah.
I thought it was
See
like
that right there?
sun faded.
I was looking for like
Yeah.
some black or dark color.
Yeah,
But
I
that's-
was looking
but-
for Sharpie.
I
or
guess that was the
some
common
amateur
that's-
thing on
thing.
the edge.
But that's the. But you can put your finger over that and feel that. But that is definitely that discoloration right there is two different colors. And all I did was go grab a highlighter.
Mm.
That's all I did, and just put it on there. Like it just took me a couple.
Finally.
That sucked. But I mean, there's lots of little things. It actually happened to me with a Superman annual #1. This book was phenomenal. This book looked gorgeous.
Oh, I remember you had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the restaurant. Yeah, the purple
Yeah.
label.
And that was one of the things. So if we're talking about Comic-Con, we're talking about all the things that go in, like about getting scammed, lots of different things. I'm not talking. I know 90% of the people that facilitate at Phoenix Comic-Con or facilitate. I'm thinking about me. I know 100% of the people that facilitate at Phoenix Comic-Con for CGC. But I know 90% of the people that sell at Phoenix Fan Fusion, and I wouldn't worry about this with the people that I know. But going around to do Comic-Cons, yes, this is something that you should worry about because you're never going to see this person ever again. People that have a store, you're going to come back. It's like, hey, look at this. You color touched my X-Men 2099 issue 19. Got some hell to pay. But that's something I fear every day from hearing. But no, I mean that's not going to happen. But if you're going to these trade shows, you're in from out of town, stuff like that. This thing costs $6. I guess the whole point of this podcast, just get one of these damn things. Like that's it. If you go to a comic book store, like put it in your car. It's $6. It's an investment. It's on Amazon. So I guess the whole point of this thing.
Speaking of.
And you can find scorpions with it.
Oh.
Boom. Living in the desert.
Yeah, or go wild in a motel room.
Oh my God. That's why we keep them around.
Facts. I love it.
One thing I did want to remind you guys about, if you do have a kid, and they are in school, they should be in school. If you have a kid and you're in school, give yourself a pat on the back. We are very proud of you at Brandonscomics. No, if you have a kid and they get an A on the test, we do have a YouTube channel, obviously, because you're watching it. They bring the test in. I'll kind of quiz them. I'll give them something easy, like whatever the easiest thing on the test, like whatever I know that I could pass, whatever it is on the test. I'll give that to them. And when they get, a couple questions right, I give them a free comic up the middle. And, I feel like it kind of encourages reading, it encourages education, because, that's what we're in it for right now. We got 30 Marvel movies coming in the next 10 years. We want these kids getting educated. We want them reading. We want people out like looking at this stuff. We ain't going nowhere. The nerds won. This is awesome. Like I really enjoy doing this with my buddies. Like this isn't work to me. Like I was actually excited, even though I drove back in rush hour traffic. It took me 45 minutes to get back.
Oh.
It pissed me off, but I really do want to tell you guys thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, man. I mean, Derek was the first person that didn't make fun of me. First one of my friends that didn't make fun of me about doing comics, and then he got into it, and then I got rid of all my other friends. What an idiot! And Donny's actually one of the first people whenever I had the store going, Donny was one of the first people I started talking to. What do we met on OfferUp?
No, it was Craigslist.
Oh,
Yeah,
we met on
I know,
Craigslist.
right? That's how long
It was
ago
a single
was.
pages.
You like to read comics?
He was-
I like to read comics too.
Yeah, it was a complete misspelling in words,
Oh,
but it worked
man.
out. We're like this, but Donny's on top.
He's like,
But so,
he didn't kill me.
yeah. But yeah, man, I really want to tell you guys thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much for everybody that's really helped out. Like my goal, I mean, obviously my goal, it's cool owning a comic book store. My goal really is to travel around the country and sell comics. Like that's the fun thing for me, and it is now coming to fruition. But I really do want to tell you guys thank you for coming out, thank you for listening. If you guys do have time, like share this. Let's get lots of people going. I want to get my friends to start making money off of these ads. Let's get Sierra Nevada to start sponsoring us.
Heck yeah.
I've put enough money in their company. I feel like I should be a shareholder. But thank you guys so much, and thank you.